Liminal Salvation. This is Liminal Salvation. Play level. There's just one? Oh. So I'm not sure, but this might be a crypto miner. And the ominous chanting really isn't helping here. It's kind of scary. Let's see. Let's find out. What the fuck was that? Oh, guys, this game is not optimized. Uh-oh. It's shitty, and I kind of think I just want to let it stay shitty. Unreal Engine 5 moment. Why is it when I hold control, I go backwards? What the fuck? I'm holding control right now, and I'm just doing this. What the fuck? Okay, K to save game. C to swim down. Oh, these are swim. Zoom in, out. Oh, that's gonna make me sick. It's gonna make me sick. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. Okay, so how is this liminal? Tell me how this is liminal. Wow, this looks like shit, guys. Oh, hold on. 1989, Suffolk County Science Fair, the best in show. Hello, YouTube chat. Showing your emotions to people is like bleeding next to a shark. That's just like your opinion, man. Guys, I want to tell you about where I went yesterday, because that Suffolk, 1989 Suffolk, that just reminded me. I went to an Irish pub yesterday, and principal's office. There's rat shit on the floor, and like moldy paper. I went to an Irish pub yesterday, and it was pretty cool. It was very, very, like, authentic, I gotta say. And I'm gonna tell you why it was authentic. Because they had mushy peas on the menu. They had beans on toast on the menu. Don't worry, I didn't eat either of these things, but I wouldn't... I was tempted. I was tempted to do it because I was like, that sounds really bad, and I want to try it. You guys know how much I love garbage. I mean, look at what I'm playing right now. How is this liminal? Be the reason someone smiles today. That's what I strive for. Classroom. I ended up getting fish and chips at this pub. And, what's going on here? Beware limbic capitalism? Beware limp dick capitalism. I ended up getting fish and chips. And it was pretty okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing. The fries were really incredible. They were very tasty. Some of the best fries I've had in a while. They were very good. And they were nailing it, man. They did a great job. But am I like a child? Why am I so small next to these garbage cans? What the hell? That doesn't look very normal. I would have expected a place confident enough to put beans on toast on the menu to be killer at fish and chips. It was okay. I think the fish could have stood to have a little more seasoning on them. They felt very... like the fish itself just felt very bland. It didn't really taste amazing by itself, in my personal opinion. Now, if you put like malt vinegar on it, it was okay. It was a little better. And then the tartar sauce that it came with was very good. So if you had it with the tartar sauce, it was very, very tasty, I will say. So that part was great with sauce. Without sauce, not as good, and I wouldn't recommend it. These cubes, by the way, these cubes remind me of Gateway. You know the old computer manufacturer, Gateway. These cubes remind me like precisely of that. I used to call them the cow computer company whenever I was younger. We're getting a little liminal here. But yeah, no, I had the fish and chips. The everything was pretty tasty. I got a side, like an appetizer for everybody at the table. I got an appetizer for everybody, and it was soda bread. And I was like, what the hell is soda bread? I had no clue what it was. I did not ask the waitress. I just said, hey, can we get some of the soda bread? I'd like to try that. She was like, yeah, sure. And it was like definitely pub food. Like, definitely you could tell this bread was made to absorb alcohol out of your body. You could, like, it was this thick, dry bread. That it was tasty. It had, like, some good seasonings in the actual bread. It had some very good seasonings in it. But it wasn't like a toasty bread. It was like a soft, baked bread that was very, very dense. And you could tell it was definitely made for absorbing all that alcohol out of your body. But that bread was, it was all right. I like bread. I'm a little duck in real life. I like bread quite a bit. But everybody at the table seemed, well, 3 out of the 4 of us seemed to enjoy the bread. I think one of us didn't really like it, but that's okay. I get it. It was a little heavy for like something that was supposed to be an appetizer. But other than that, my one of my friends, we went there at like 11 a.m. One of my friends got a like a coffee and alcohol, like a coffee and beer thing, and it was they had me try a little bit, and it was delicious. It was actually amazing. One of my favorite. I don't think I've ever talked about like alcohol on the stream, just because I don't really drink too often. But one of my favorite drinks ever. I'm a huge fan of like a Kahlua mixed with like a creamy, like a Kahlua and like milk, almost like a White Russian. And that's really good. I had a very good Kahlua drink whenever I was at a steakhouse in Texas at one point. It was delicious. Probably one of the best drinks I ever had. Only thing better, I would say, is the wine from Disney World. Was incredible. I don't know why it was so good, but it was. Coffee and beer is a crazy combination. It's wild, but it works. It is definitely wild, but I'm telling you right now, it does work. It does work. And I'm down for a White Russian as well. I enjoy a White Russian. That's a good drink as well. Fitness room. Fitness penis in your mouth. This flashlight kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest. I could see that working with a stout. I don't know what a stout is. Pardon me. I don't know what a stout is. Is that like a... Explain. Economics comes from the Greek word oikos. Means that's a Greek yogurt. Means a household. And nomos means management. Economics is also the language of the rich to fool the poor. Whoa. Whoa, there's people up there. Wait, it's Mark Zuckerberg. I know that gray shirt anywhere and that dumb brown haircut and that stupid jeans. That's Mark Zuckerberg. Mr. Zuckerberg. I have a question. Mr. Zuckerberg. Oh, hello, Mr. Zuckerberg. You're a little taller than I remember. And you've got this beautiful feminine figure. Is this your shadow? I have a question, Mr. Zuckerberg. When is Facebook 2 coming out? Not a very talkative fella, huh? Very dark brown beer. Has deep flavor notes like a coffee. Think of a Guinness. Oh, I've had a Guinness. I like Guinness. That's the only beer that I actually enjoy. I like hate most beer, but I love like a very dark Guinness. I like those a lot. Do you pour the coffee directly in the beer can? No. Chat member, this is this is a I think we're thinking of two different things here. This is like a mixed drink, like something you would get at like a bar. I honestly, I don't think it would ever use canned beer, but maybe it does. Who knows? He's a Sims 1 model. The big Zuck is posed as if he's ready to ascend into the next rapture. The next rapture? Chat member, what do you know? Whoa! Okay. I like this a lot. Guys, I had a weird dream last night and I want to tell you about it. I had a dream what was my head. What was the status effect? It was like I was playing an RPG. And there was a status effect. There was a very strange status effect that came up in the game, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I woke up. But the status effect was like it was strained shitting. Strained shitting was the status effect. So like your character was like in the middle of like trying to fight. And then somebody casts like populace, and then they just had like they needed fiber, more fiber. It was such a strange dream, and then I immediately woke up after I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I woke up like literally instantly. I was like, "That is a weird dream," and then I fell back asleep. What the hell are we talking about? We're talking about strained shitting, the status effect in an RPG. Hey, we already had one this last month. Just nobody I know was accepted for the Sky Daddy uppies. Yeah, I don't know. That first rapture, it was a little underwhelming. I was kind of hoping that maybe they would maybe I would see something happen out of it, but no, not really. You think this guy has a dick modeled under that loincloth? He kind of looks like Skeletor. He-Man. This is a cookies and cream Skeletor figure. That's a cookies and cream Skeletor figure, for sure. Okay, we're safe. We're not getting banned on Twitch today. Not yet. When you piss off the wizard who spent 20 years studying fiber magic, populace! I cast strange shitting. What a strange wizard. I didn't go to the same school as him. That guy's weird. This is a really cool cool architecture, but like it runs like shit. This is a personal favorite of mine. This is woman holding jar cookies and cream model. You may remember her from Zelda, the Wind Waker. Usually she holds it above her head, but today she's feeling a little risky. Oh, a couple more cookies and cream models here. This is a Zora. Or it's who's the evil guy from the Ninja Turtles? Raiden? Splinter. No, that's the rat. Anyways. Foot Clan. Shredder. Wait, he kind of looks like the Predator. What's this one? Oh, this one is Baby in Carbonite. Hold on, we gotta go through this crossworld real quick. Fear not the wizard who has cast 1,000 different spells once, but fear the wizard who has only cast strange shitting 1,000 times. Guys, I've seen this. I've seen this bit. This is this is when you die in Death Stranding. This is the same shit right here. You are the baby. Or, well, I guess we're gonna go see the baby. Draw me like one of your French girls. Wait! Stop! I have to draw you. I don't remember how to swim up. Oh, it's control. What a dog shit button for that. Control's usually like crouch in video games. Whoa, this looks cool. I like that a lot. The shitting wizard. Oh, you found my secret. My secret spell. I told you not to go through those tomes, but you did anyways. Now you know. You have the cursed knowledge of strange shitting. You know, I always think about it. And I'm like, why do people tune into the stream? Why do people watch me? And then I realize it's because I say the most batshit insane stuff. And then I continue forward like nothing happened. I like these owls that have what's the disease? Oh, it's not a disease. What's the fear of having like holes on everything? Like the fear of SpongeBob. It's the fear of SpongeBob, but not... What is it called? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Trichtophobia or something? Okay. Trypophobia. It's trypophobia. The fear of holes. Which, not the 2003 Disney movie. I don't know if it was 2003, actually. I actually have a fear of sploosh, which is the drink from the 2003 Disney movie Holes. I don't know if you guys remember sploosh, but it was like fermented peaches. Which, honestly, thinking about that now, doesn't even sound that bad. I would try that. If somebody presented me with sploosh, I might... If it was, like, for sure not gonna kill me if I drank it, you know... I might give it a shot. It was the one that, I think the kid's name was Zero. He made it. And he was subsisting off of sploosh out in the mountains for, like a month. Because they were like, where'd X go? Or X or Zero or whatever his name was. And then they were all like, oh my god, we found him. He's drinking peach cider in the fucking mountains. If done properly, it sounds like a nice peach cider. Yeah, I'd drink it. But if it's being done in the manner of a prison pruno, then yeah, I agree. Guys, have you ever heard of the deepest free dive in like recent history? Somebody did a really deep free dive and it broke a record or something. Free diving is fucking scary, and if I were to dive this far down in real life, I think the pressure might kill me. Because I don't think people realize how hard it is to get back up out of water when you are so deep below it. Because there comes a point when you are underwater that it is so difficult to get back out that it's more likely that you just drown. Like, water is not just anti-gravity. It's incredibly heavy. And once you have enough of it above you, it's real hard to get out of it. Freediving scares the shit out of me. I agree. Freediving scares me. It didn't help that for some reason I had 3 months straight that YouTube recommended me cave diving horror stories. Don't get me started on the Nutty Putty Cave incident. That shit is actually the scariest thing. I do not like cave-related stuff. I don't want to go down there. If you ever see me in a cave, that's not me. That is fucking Skinwalker. Oh, this is a mirror. This is a big mirror. This is why deep sea divers need to be highly trained. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Just drink the water, question mark. Chat member, you get it. You get it. I don't get it. Why? Just drink the water. Why are we still underwater? Oh, here it is. Here's the surface. Guys, when I used to play video games when I was a kid, I used to hold my breath when I went underwater in a video game. And, like, the level in Mario 64, Jolly Roger Bay, would always, like, send me into a coma. Not actually. I would just hold my breath, and it would get really hard to hold my breath. Because that level was so big and had a lot of water in it. That's how you immersed yourself back in the day, chat. We didn't have VR. We didn't have electronic stimulation senses that, like, fucking set off neurons in your brain to make you think that you were going underwater. You didn't have that. So what we did instead... Did I just go backwards? So what I did instead was just I held my breath. I think I need to go forward. This seems like a pretty linear game. I just want to make sure we're going the right way. Wamter. But also, like, I really liked... I like, water in video games is just something that I've always liked. I know that's, like, a weird thing to say, but, like, you're talking to someone who was growing up with the era where, you know, water in video games, beach aesthetics were, like, all over the place. There was always more, like, cool-looking water that you would want to drink in a video game. Hello, chat. Hello, YouTube chat. You guys always say hi. I've noticed this. It's very funny. Twitch chat doesn't really do that. Somebody's pissing. There's a ghost pissing. Somebody's shitting now. Oh, wait. But no, you're talking to someone who really enjoyed, you know, beach aesthetics in video games. Final Fantasy X had this. Monster Hunter Tri had this. Sonic Adventure. There's so many good beach aesthetics in video games. Guys, what are your favorite beach aesthetics in video games? Like, seriously. YouTube chat watchers. Not chat watchers. YouTube, but YouTube VOD watchers. Put it in the comments. What's your favorite beach aesthetics in a video game? Because honestly, there's so many, and it was so good. I want it back. Meikou turning off the AC and opening the windows midsummer whenever he goes to Lethal Lava Land. No, you got it wrong. Meikou goes to the AC and turns on the heat and turns it up to 90 during summer. Defund your parents' simulator. Also, they get really mad at you when you do that. Just letting you know. I think you'd enjoy the game Hydrophobia, which is like the only game that has realistic water simulation. Hydrophobia. What if it's the same person shitting and pissing? Well, if there's one thing I've learned, chat member, it's that every pee-pee time is not a poo-poo time, but every poo-poo time typically is a pee-pee time. Oh, here it is. Hydrophobia Prophecy. I'll have to check that out, if I remember. A little weird use for some textures in this game, but overall, I'm down with it. Some nice dribbling piss noises from somebody higher up than me. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. I almost forgot, chat. There is a bodega not far from where I live. And I went down to the bodega recently. And they had, like, this really good root beer there. I don't know if I can say the brand because it might be a local brand, but they had this extremely good root beer there where, this is me doing my taxes, by the way, where you opened the lid on the root beer and there was like a physical like layer of root beer foam at the top. And I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. Letter 1. As the sound system became creaky and unstable, I decided... I don't care about this. This is too much. Too much reading. Get me out of here. Can fly. But I also picked up some hot onion rings when I was at the bodega. Those were delicious. And little bitty chocolate cheesecake bites out of their freezer. They didn't have like any... They had a bunch of wraps that day. Not too many like hot sandwiches, but I was hoping they would have some sandwiches there yesterday, but nothing really struck my fancy. So I picked up some snacks. And man, I do love a good bodega, man. They're awesome. They are the best. No bodega cat in this one though. No bodega cat. There does need to be like a bodega cat for it to truly be a good bodega. But I'll tell you what, they were kind of cooking up some good shit in there. And I think I'll be back very soon. Is that the Buddha? Is that the thinker? What's going on here? One of my favorite things to get... Ooh, hold on. We got a New Yorker here saying some shit. Let me see it. Man, soda just reminds me of how yesterday I was at a food market and one Japanese vendor had a melon soda with whipped cream. Oh! Melon soda is my favorite flavor of soda. And I want more of it all the time. But I can never get it because America just doesn't sell melon sodas. And no, I've talked about this before, and it pisses me off when people are like, oh, well, actually, Mountain Dew has Major Melon, which is melon soda. And I'm like, no, it's not melon soda. That's watermelon soda, and it tastes sour and like battery acid. No, it's not the same thing. Not the same thing in the slightest. I'm talking about the very sweet, very light flavor that a melon soda brings. It's a creamy, light melon flavor. It's not a watermelon flavor. It's a damn melon flavor. There's a difference. Watermelon is not the same as melon, and when you do artificial watermelon, it's nowhere near the same as actual watermelon, which pisses me off on a different level, because normal watermelon tastes amazing, and then we have this stupid amalgamation of, like, weird fruit flavors that creates artificial watermelon, and it's the worst. It's actually the worst. But if you go and get, like, the melon Fanta from, like, Indonesia or wherever it is, it's actually delicious. It's better than 90% of the sodas in the American market, and I will stand by this 100% every single time. That melon soda is better than like I would say 98% of the American sodas that we have. Actually. We're having hot takes today. Or cold takes if you really want to, like, get down to temperature business. Because, I mean, technically it's a cold soda, right? People don't get it, man. People don't get it. Oh, yeah, actually, Mountain Dew Major Melon is the perfect melon soda because it's here in America and you don't have to go to your local Japanese grocer to get your melon soda. Man, fuck you. You don't get it. You have to consume good melon soda to understand where I'm coming from. And on that note, it also kind of makes me angry that, like, Japan is killing it in the snack market. They have amazing snacks, really tasty stuff coming out of Asia. And then you go to your local gas station or you go to, you know, pretty much anywhere that sells snacks in America, and it's like, damn, I don't know what to choose. Not because there's too many good options, but because there's too many bad ones. And I kind of hate having that. You know? All I'm saying is I'm choosing matcha-flavored chocolate over any other flavored chocolate any day of the week, but we don't have that here. It's literally, like, only in international stores. Or if you're a weeaboo and you go to an anime store. Like, that's literally the only places you're going to find it. And I'm only going to one of the two of those, which is international markets. So, you know, unless you live right next to an international market, then you kind of have to go out of your way to get these things. Unless you're getting something like a stupid subscription box like fucking, I don't know. I don't know any Japan Crate. Like something like that. Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. You're just wasting your money at that point. They're piecemealing the smallest shit out to you for $40 a month. It's not great. Not favorable. Try Yami Buy. Free shipping on $50 and it arrives in like one day. I literally don't understand the logistics on that. Yami Buy? Oh my god. Chat member, I could give you the biggest hug in the world. This is awesome. Okay, so you've ordered from them before, correct, chat? Have you ordered from them? Because if you've ordered from them and they're not like a scam, I'm the 100% down every day of the week. All the time. Oh! Rufus, my man. This is why I love my chat. You guys are the best. They come up if you... Oh, they got some small melon soda bottles. They come up if you search muskmelon. Ah! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Precisely what I mean. Yes! That is exactly what I want. Oh, God. People just don't get it, man. I hate being me. I hate being me sometimes. Because I have such niche interests and such weird fucking hyperfixations. And I'll talk to normal people. I'll talk to actual normal people, and they'll just be like, oh, why don't you try doing it this way? And it's like, yeah, well, that seems like a sensible solution to the problem that I'm having. You're actually 100% wrong. And that's like every single conversation that I have with normies. Every single time. It's like, you could actually do it this way, and it's way easier. And it's like, yeah, well, you are correct. You're also not. And I could come up with 17 different ways why you're not. And this is just in reference to, like, the things we're talking about now. You know, like the melon soda and stuff. Why is this guy facing inward, but none of them are facing inward? Just you. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know, man. Does it sound like I'm getting too, like, into the semantics of all this, or too deep into the weeds? Like, is it really that hard to ask for perfection? Is it really that hard to ask for people to conform to my way of thinking every single time that I speak to them. That was a joke, chat. Please don't infer that as me being serious. I don't know where to go after this. Well, if I can't find a way out soon, I think that's going to be the end of our liminal adventure. Absolutely not an issue. If we don't strive for perfection, we get stuff like Pokemon ZA. Too soon? Not too soon. Not too soon. Not too soon at all. You know why? Game Freak and the Pokemon Company deserve the hate. And I'll also stand by that. I mean, they've been in the gaming industry making video games for how long now? And people are still being literally tricked by them on the daily. Including me. Like, I've been swindled by them. I bought Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for the Switch 1. That's a raw deal. And for anyone uninformed, raw deal means you got fucked. Like, that sucks. The fact that they literally developed, like, what is basically a Switch 2 game, and then they were like, let's release it on the Switch 1 first and see how it does, even though we know it's a broken mess. Well, I say it's basically a Switch 2 game, but no, it isn't. Have you seen it? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks like shit. And it doesn't run well. Like, it's... I mean, it does on the Switch too, but... My problem with it is that it looks bad. It's not very fun. And I just don't see a reason to continue supporting that. Now, I will say, the gameplay from ZA looks fun. It looks really fun. But... Nah, I'm gonna wait that one out. I'm probably not gonna get it. And by probably, I keep saying probably. That's pretty much a definite no from me. And also, Wah! Yikes! Ooh! I really just want to wait for them to make, like a good game, and then I'll buy it. I'll buy it when you come out with a fucking actually decent product. It's $100. I can't support that. And I've talked to people. I've talked to people that are like, no, it's actually $70 at retail. And I'm like, no, you're not accounting for the cost of the DLC. And I'm like, but the DLC came after the game. I was like, no, it didn't. They fucking announced it before the game came out. Am I the only person who's paying attention? What's going on? I feel like a fucking insane person. Has to be a definite no. Gotta save that money for Air Riders. And you're absolutely right. The money that I would have spent on ZA is absolutely going to Air Riders. We're gonna be playing so much of that in like 30 days from now. I can't wait. That's gonna be a great time, I feel. Spite on my rage, I'm still just a mannequin in a cage. -2. I tried. Whoa, is that Hollow Knight Silksong? Oh no, wait, that's Naruto. That's Naruto Nine-Tailed Fox. Oh, this could be a reaction image. This could be a fucking primo reaction image. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh! Me when I fucking search up 4chan. Oh! Oh, it's the Kraken! Something about this looks very Newgrounds. I don't know why. Bless you, I think. Your model looked like you were sneezing. No, I was taking a sip of soda. Soda! The infamous hacker known as 4chan. Yeah. He's kind of crazy. Somehow we found our way forward, and I'm just kind of wondering how long this game is at this point. This is definitely a walking simulator through and through, but like, I can't say I'm too particularly interested with the architecture. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, I said that and then it started moving. Oh my god, is he gonna shoot? It's actually fucking scary, dude. Oh my god. Is he gonna shoot? Okay, that was interesting. That brought me back into it. Okay, okay. I remember the whole hackers on steroids thing. What? Can't remember. Elaborate? I don't know what you mean. Bark. Awooga! Me when I see a lady that's hot. Awooga! Bark, 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 bark. Oh, 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 oh. Me when I see Emma from Pokemon Legends ZA on my timeline for the 25th time with our ass out. Awooga! Awooga! Car horn noise from the 60s. Awooga! Hackers on Steroids was what 2007 Fox News called anonymous, and they showed a stock clip of a van exploding for some reason. That doesn't surprise me. Honestly, we've had like weird misinformation from news outlets up to today. I mean, there's been misinformation literally like up to yesterday, man. It always happens. It seems to always happen constantly, 100% of the time, and it's kind of weird that it keeps happening. Shameless. Truly my streamer. Ow, 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 bark, bark. All I'm saying, man, is that they confirmed the character was 21, so everybody on Twitter is freaking out because for some reason that makes it okay to freak out. Will never understand. Like, people... people, as soon as they announce that a character is 21, suddenly everybody's like, oh, it's okay to do this now. And it's like, okay, so you were just going to do it silently before? Like, okay. The character, regardless of the age, Pokemon Company could have come out and said it was anything. They could have said that, oh, and here's another thing. Let me just complain about this real quick. First off, they could have said she was 16. They didn't. Second off, they could have said she was 3,000 years old, like every other fucking anime that goes, oh yes, this character is actually timeless, and they do not have an age, but they look really young. And it's like, that doesn't make a difference. That's fucking weird. But actually, it's okay to simp for this character because she's 3,000 years old. Shut the fuck up, Gooner! I just fell through the map. That was intended. What the fuck? Preach. I'm just saying it's a little strange to me that people are like suddenly okay with this if the character is listed as a different age. And it's like, buddy, almost all anime girls look young. Let's not play a high and mighty card just because their fucking Wikipedia page says that they're 18. Like, come on, buddy. You're watching sexy cartoons on a screen. Let's be honest here. It's a little weird either way, but like, I mean, hey, it's a normalized thing to like anime. And it's totally fine if you do. I'm not saying you shouldn't like anime. I'm just saying maybe fucking be a little more normal about these things. Don't become a Twitter warrior for a character that doesn't exist. You know how hard it is to find anime that isn't high schooler stuff or isekai? Is damn hard. Yeah, I know, I agree. And I think that's a big problem with anime. It's why I don't watch a lot of it, because I just don't vibe with that. I don't. When I want to watch something, I want to watch something cool or interesting. I don't want to watch a fucking high schooler, man. There's very select few anime that are like, the character is in high school or it's an isekai, and I think it's an interesting show. The stuff I watch out of anime is like, and I know, you're gonna fucking call me a normie. I know, but I like Cowboy Bebop, I like Trigun, I like Fist of the North Star, I like JoJo's, stuff like that. Fun, action-filled, like, really, like, just fun anime. One of my favorites recently, which had a high schooler kid, was Lane. I liked Serial Experiments Lane a lot. That's a good show. And barely any of that was them going to school. I just fell in a hole. Oh, is this it? Oh, there you go. I think Serial Experiments Lane is one of the coolest fucking anime out there. That shit was awesome. And it made you think. And it's a very, very interesting anime. Another one I really liked. I actually genuinely liked Madoka Magica a lot. A lot. The visuals of that show were fucking awesome. When they go into those, like, basically, like, dark worlds from fucking Deltarune, and they have the really, like, bizarre, psychedelic visuals, it is some of the coolest shit ever, and I love when art and media do very striking things and very interesting art styles, and that is my favorite stuff with anime. It looks so cool. Oh, we have another Chanite. Oh! Me when Truck Kun slaps me and I wake up in an isekai where I'm in an otherworldly high school. Yeah, that shit, that's boring. I don't really like that. That's boring. I thought some of ReZero was interesting, but the deaths were a little gruesome. They're a little uncomfortable to watch at times. But also just, I kind of I found myself not really enjoying ReZero as much as it went on. I was like, this is an interesting concept, and then it got less interesting as it went. So that one was unfortunate. I think The Promised Neverland was a really cool show, and then season 2 hits, and you're like, oh. And then you stop watching the show. I have no idea what Madoka Magica is, but my sister talks about it a lot. She's nuts for it. Is it good? I would say it is a great show. I would say it is very enjoyable. Me going to my doom. Hit me with the sledgehammer, big man. Kinniku Man is a classic? I don't think I've ever heard of Kinniku Man. It didn't expect me to keep looking at him for this long. It's a wrestling manga / anime, and it's silly as fuck. I'm down for a wrestling thing. I like wrestling. Guys, I don't know if anybody knew this, but I used to be like a big wrestling fan. Like, I used to really like keeping up with like some wrestling news. I've always been kind of like passively into sports. I've never gone full dive into a sport, but I've always technically been into sports. And I enjoy wrestling. I think it's fun. I know it's fake. It's never been real. It's fine. I think it's just fun to watch the show. And honestly, when you get moments like Santino and the Snake Charmers, like, that is the funniest shit. It's so wacky and hilarious, and I love it. If you asked me who my favorite wrestlers were when I was a kid, I would have told you, like, The Undertaker. Maybe... What's his name? CM Punk. Maybe him. Macho Man Randy Savage is an obvious winner in there. I like the idea of Hulk Hogan, but I don't like Hulk Hogan the man. Hulk Hogan as a person kind of is gross and weird, from what I remember about him. But Hulk Hogan as an idea is a good idea. He's a very, very fun wrestler, but on a personal standpoint, I don't want anything to do with him. What the fuck are you laughing at? He's dead? Hulk Hogan's dead? When did he die? Is Hulk Hogan dead? When did he die? Did he die? Oh shit, he did die. Cardiac arrest. When was this? It was this year? My condolences. I don't like... Okay, I'm standing by it. I don't like Hulk Hogan for some of the stuff that he's done. But, like I said, very entertaining wrestler. Very, very entertaining in the ring. That sucks, man. I didn't know he died. That sucks. Man, that blows. Hulk Hogan, though. Or Hulk Hogan. Fucking I got Hulk Hogan on the brain now. Macho Man Randy Savage is an incredible entertainer. Well, was an incredible entertainer. Snap into a Slim Jim, brother, yeah. I love doing the voice. You guys don't hear me do it that often, but I used to do it all the fucking time. It's a dumb voice to do. Very fun. And, I don't know. It's been a while since I've kept up with wrestling, and I did used to enjoy it quite a fair bit. Quite a fair bit. Also, his name was CM Punk, right? God, I gotta like look these people up. I haven't watched wrestling in such a long time. I used to like CM Punk a lot, but I don't know much about him as a person, and I don't really care to. Maybe he's fine, maybe he isn't. I'm pretty sure CM Punk is still alive. He was pretty young when he was wrestling. And then there's The Undertaker. Oh, the Undertaker. Oh, you're going to come to my Super Slam and he's going to take you under. Oh, man, The Undertaker. I really liked watching him. And I used to have wrestling games on the PlayStation 1 back when I was younger. So I used to like create wrestlers and fight them against my favorites. Wrestling was a huge thing back then, man. It was like Pokemon, but with people. Oh my god, this guy's doing the thing. Can I pause my my VTuber model real quick and show you the thing that he's doing? Have you seen those memes recently where people do this? They'll for some reason, the one I'm remembering is the one where there's a lady and she's like rage baiting a kid. There's a kid that really wants something and she has the thing, and she just looks at the kid when the parent's not looking and she goes, ah, and fucking freaks him out. And the kid starts screaming and crying. That shit is funny. Freaky deaky. Oh man, how long is this game? Do you think they padded this game out to be like right above 2 hours so that if you finished it you couldn't refund it? I genuinely think some games on Steam do that. Like maybe he tweaked the walking speed so that you wouldn't be fast enough to beat it in 2 hours. Which, hey, you know what? Fair. That's a fair, like, way to kind of get people to play your game and not refund it. But, like, you know, I'm still probably going to stop this before the 2 hour mark. Oh, we're playing Death Grips down here. Hold on. Somebody is playing the shit out of Death Grips. Oh, okay. It's done. They got shy. Oh, wait. Turn it back on. This is like when you're in an apartment and you can hear your neighbors upstairs doing something fucking weird. Hi. Hello. It's interesting to me that there's so many freaks on laptops in this. Oh! Oh, you know what his face kind of looks like? It kind of reminds me of Sid's horrified face from Toy Story 1 whenever he sees Woody talking at him and Woody like turns his head around and looks at him. It's like the exact emotion that is being evoked from that character. This really isn't too liminal anymore. We're just kind of descending into the depths of hell, which, I mean, that's fine. But like, why are we doing this? Hello? No, you're not the one. Hi. You shit a lot in here. Oh, here's the exit. This is actually the Great Mighty Pooh's boss room for Conquer the Remake. Doesn't look as good as I remember, honestly. This spider people? Oh, it's a giant enemy spider. Had to get a German bit in here somewhere. What is the point in this? I feel like I'm in a sea of, like, moldy corn pops. Wait, there's a thing here. Oh, there's a crossworld. There's a crossworld back there. All right. Maybe this will be it. You can kind of tell that I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of this video game. Let me over. Ah. If it just had a little more intrigue to it, I feel like I wouldn't be as tired of what I'm looking at. We're doing more Death Stranding bits. We'll see the baby at the end of this tunnel for sure this time. Just kidding. It's water. It's more water. And a really fucking cool dragon symbol. Guys, I'm beginning to believe that this is an asset flip. It sure runs like one. This looks so engaging. Chat, that's why I play them. To make it to where you don't have to. Yeah, does that feel good, man? My left ear loves this audio. Just keep the game open for at least another hour. I'm almost up to 0.1 Bitcoin. That's a lot of fucking money, dude. Okay, no wonder you wanted me to play this. Even though you were not the person that told me to play this. I told me to play this. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. Where are we now? I like the mountain. That's a nice touch. The sky with the mountain is a very nice touch. Oh, I think we're almost out. This is actually super hype. Oh, I love this. This looks like an early 3D environment. I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment or not. Sorry, developer. That definitely made this for 5 cents. Oh, it's the skull. The crystal skull. It's Dan Aykroyd's crystal skull vodka. Ooh. Guys, I have an alcohol in my fridge. I know I typically, again, I don't really talk about this stuff super frequently, but I have an alcohol in my fridge called Sunahari? I think it's called. Sunahari? I have a lychee flavored drink in my fridge, and it seems pretty good. Is that soju? I think it is soju. It doesn't really say anywhere on the bottle, so I'm a little confused. It might be rubbing alcohol for all I know, but it's lychee flavored, and I'm excited to give it a shot because I love lychee. Lychee is such a good flavor. And it's another one of those ones where you cannot really emulate it in an American snack. Lychee is such a unique flavor. And then you get those really dumb people that are like, actually, lychee tastes just like this other thing that I've had. It's like, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. Not the same. You have not had lychee before. You need to try lychee and then tell me how you feel. It's a maze. I'm just going to go around this. Lychee soju is nice. I think my favorite soju is actually yogurt. Really? I've seen the yogurt soju. and I was curious as to not. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. As to whether or not they were good. And I would really like to try them, but you know, that's just more money to spend. And I don't really drink too often, so we'll see. Speaking of, I don't really drink too often. Next week, chat, I'm gonna be out on Saturday. Correct? Yeah, next Saturday, the 25th. I'm not gonna be here. I have. Thank you, Tom from Tom and Jerry. I have prior engagements that I must attend to on that day. And I will be dressing up like Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4, so that's fun. Somebody, one of my friends, found the jacket, the Leon S. Kennedy jacket, basically one-to-one replica of this thing at a store recently. And I was like, hey man, where did you find that and how much is it? Because I've been looking for one of these for a long time that looks... It looks almost one-to-one with the game. Almost. It's very close. And I was like, how much? Where'd you get it? He's like, oh, it's $50 at this place. And I was like, okay, shit. I'm gonna go grab that. So I went, and I picked it up. Originally, it would have been $200, but it was a $50 coat jacket. And I'm very happy with it. It looks awesome. It feels very well made. And I'm definitely going... It's going to be, like, probably my daily jacket and or coat that I just use during the colder seasons, because it just feels really nice to wear, and it is a nice jacket in general. And I like Leon Kennedy a lot. I thought about playing Resident Evil 4 this year on stream, but I think if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to have to play the original. For one, because I like the original. And for two, because I don't know if my graphics card can handle streaming the new one. It can play the game just fine on its own, but I've found that when I play AAA games on my PC, typically I have to set them to like low to get them to run in OBS whenever I'm streaming and have my model up. So like it can get a little dicey. But as you know, and as a lot of chat knows, I am a very detail-oriented person, and I really like having high-quality stuff. So I think before too long, I am going to try and get a new graphics card here soon, so that we can actually stream, you know, like at full quality with like high or ultra graphics in most games. That would be really nice, because I don't want you to have to look at a slideshow like this all the time. This is just unoptimized. This should run fine, but the developer clearly vibe coded this entire thing, so it's, you know, that's just kind of what we're dealing with. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I think by like January next year, I would like to have a new GPU. So here in the next couple of months, I'd like to switch mine out and get a new one. I've been looking at the RX 9070 XT, the AMD card, because apparently that's just a fantastic card and is really, really like performing very well for what it is. And it's only I say it's only a $700 card. That's a very expensive card, but you know what I mean. It's cheaper than fucking $2,000 for an Nvidia card. And it performs at about the same level, from what I'm aware. If you go to K-Barbecue with friends, just ask them to order one and mooch a shot to try it. Have you ever had Oh, there's a yogurt drink in a lot of like Himalayan restaurants. Indian restaurants, places like this have this drink. I cannot remember what the drink is called off the top of my head. It's not Yakult. It's not Yakult. Dear God, I can't remember the name of it. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers if I don't know what this is. Oh my God, what is it? Yogurt drink from Himalayas. Nepal? Is it Nepal? 12 yogurt-based drinks around the world. Lassi. It's lassi. Or I think they pronounce it lussi. Don't you dare make a lussi joke. Don't you fucking dare, chat. I know what you're thinking. But listen. Lassi. They had a mango lassi? What sounds really strange now that I say it out loud. They had a mango lassi at this Indian restaurant I went to, and it was fucking incredible. Pairs really, really, really well with, curry, butter chicken, anything like that. I like a spicy curry too, so having a lassi there is very nice because the yogurt really takes away from the spice if you're kind of drowning in pain. Is this the end? Did I somehow get turned around? I think I did. All right, chat. Well, that was Liminal Salvation. I don't really know what to say about that one, other than the fact that it's like, it's fine. It's probably an asset flip, very likely, but it's fine. It definitely just needs. It needs more intrigue. It needs something to keep you kind of in the game, because that whole time I was just kind of like, well, I feel like when do I want this? Like I kind of want this to end, and that's not really something you want when you're playing a game.